Ever felt like your heart was racing, your mind was wandering, and you couldn't focus on the task at hand? These symptoms might be more than just a bad day. You might be experiencing stress and anxiety. In today's fast-paced world, stress and anxiety are becoming increasingly common. The hustle and bustle of daily life, combined with the constant pressure to perform and achieve, can make even the strongest among us feel overwhelmed. And it's not just an uncomfortable feeling. These silent killers can take a serious toll on both our physical and mental health, if not properly managed. Stress is our body's response to pressure or threats, a survival mechanism that dates back to our caveman days. Anxiety, on the other hand, is a reaction to that stress. It's a feeling of fear, unease, or worry. The source of these symptoms is not always known or recognized, which can add to the distress you feel. These conditions are not something to be taken lightly. Chronic stress and persistent anxiety can lead to a host of health problems, from heart disease and high blood pressure to depression and other mental health disorders. They can affect our personal relationships, work performance, and overall quality of life. Before we delve into how to manage stress and anxiety, it's essential to understand what they are and why they occur. Let's start with stress. It's a natural human response to pressure when faced with challenging situations. It's like your body's alarm system going off, alerting you to a perceived threat or danger. Stress causes a surge of hormones in your body, preparing it for fight or flight. While this can be beneficial in some situations, prolonged or chronic stress can lead to health problems. On the other hand, anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as worry or fear, which can be mild or severe. It's a normal part of life to feel anxious about certain things, but some people find it hard to control their worries. That's when anxiety becomes a problem, leading to a sense of impending doom or constant worry that interferes with daily activities. Now, let's talk about why these conditions occur. Stress and anxiety can be triggered by a variety of factors. Biological factors such as genetics can play a role. Your brain chemistry and structure can also contribute. For instance, an imbalance of certain neurotransmitters like serotonin and norepinephrine can heighten feelings of stress and anxiety. Psychological factors are also key players. Your personality traits, life experiences, and coping skills can all influence how you respond to stressors. For example, if you tend to be a perfectionist or have a pessimistic outlook on life, you may be more prone to stress and anxiety. Moreover, external factors such as work pressure, financial problems, relationship issues, or significant life changes can trigger stress and anxiety. These are often the stressors we think of first, but it's important to remember that stress and anxiety can also come from within. Stress and anxiety aren't always bad. They can push us to perform better. But when they start to interfere with our daily lives, it's time to take action. So, stay tuned as we explore techniques to manage and cope with these silent killers. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to manage stress and anxiety is through breathing exercises. Now, you might be wondering, how can something as simple as breathing help manage stress and anxiety? Well, it's all about the science. When we're stressed or anxious, our bodies go into the fight or flight response. Our heart rate increases, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, and our muscles tense up. This is our body's way of preparing us to either fight or run away from the perceived threat. However, by consciously controlling our breathing, we can trick our bodies into activating the relaxation response. This is the opposite of the fight or flight response. Our heart rate slows down, our breathing becomes deeper and slower, and our muscles relax. So how can we activate this relaxation response? Well, there are a couple of breathing exercises that you can try. The first one is called diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing. To do this, sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. Breathe in slowly through your nose, letting your stomach push your hand out. Your chest should not move. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting your stomach fall. Repeat this for several minutes. The second exercise is called 4-7-8 breathing. To do this, inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times. These exercises may feel a bit strange at first, especially if you're used to breathing from your chest. But with practice, they'll start to feel more natural. And you'll notice the calming effects almost immediately. So the next time you're feeling stressed or anxious, give these breathing exercises a try. You might be surprised at how effective they can be. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice these breathing exercises, the more effective they'll be. Another powerful technique for managing stress and anxiety is mindfulness and meditation. These practices have been around for thousands of years, but have recently gained popularity in the Western world. But what exactly are mindfulness and meditation? Mindfulness is a form of meditation where you focus your full attention on the present moment. This includes your thoughts, feelings, sensations, and surrounding environment. It's about accepting the present without judgment or distraction. When you're mindful, you observe your life from a distance instead of getting caught up in your experiences. Meditation, on the other hand, is a broader practice that involves quieting the mind and achieving a state of consciousness that's different from the normal waking state. It's a means of transforming the mind, encouraging concentration, clarity, emotional positivity, and calmness. Now, you might be thinking, how can mindfulness and meditation help manage stress and anxiety? Well, they teach us to live in the present instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. They help us to accept our experiences rather than fight or suppress them. By doing so, we become less reactive to stresses and more capable of handling negative thoughts and feelings. Let's try a simple mindfulness exercise that you can do at home. Find a quiet and comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, notice how your body feels. Pay attention to the sensation of your breath as it enters and exits your body. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Do this for just 2 minutes each day, and you'll start to notice a sense of calm and clarity. Remember, mindfulness and meditation are not about eliminating stress or anxiety, but about managing them in a healthier way. They're about understanding and accepting your experiences rather than trying to control or avoid them. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your daily routine can make a significant difference in how you handle stress and anxiety. So why not give it a try? It might just be the stress relief technique you've been looking for. Getting moving can do wonders for your mental health. Let's discuss how physical activity can help manage stress and anxiety. Physical activity plays a significant role in reducing the symptoms of stress and anxiety. It's not just about breaking a sweat or building muscles. It's about taking care of your mental health too. When you engage in physical activity, your brain releases chemicals called endorphins. These are your body's natural mood lifters. They act like a natural antidepressant, helping to reduce stress and anxiety levels. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how you feel more relaxed and upbeat after a brisk walk or a quick workout? That's the power of physical activity. It not only improves your physical well-being, but also your mental health. There are several activities you can try. Walking, for instance, is a simple, low-impact exercise that can be done anywhere. It doesn't require any special equipment, and you can easily adjust your pace to match your fitness level. Yoga is another great option. It combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to promote physical strength and mental serenity. It's a holistic approach to stress management. If you're looking for something more energetic, why not try dancing? It's a fun way to burn calories and let off steam. Plus, it allows you to express yourself creatively and emotionally, which can be therapeutic for individuals dealing with stress and anxiety. But remember, it's not about the type of activity you choose. It's about finding something you enjoy. Whether that's cycling, swimming, running, or even gardening, the key is to get moving. By incorporating physical activity into your daily routine, you're taking a proactive step towards managing your stress and anxiety. And the best part? You're doing it while improving your overall health and well-being. So, don't underestimate the power of physical activity in stress management. It's a simple yet effective tool that's readily available to everyone. Remember, the goal is to get moving. Choose an activity you enjoy, and you'll be more likely to stick with it. Stress and anxiety can be overwhelming, but remember, you're not alone, and there are ways to manage these feelings. As we move toward the end of our journey today, let's take a moment to look back at what we've covered. We started by acknowledging the silent killers, stress and anxiety. We explored how they can creep into our lives, often unnoticed, and wreak havoc on our mental and physical well-being. We also examined how understanding these invisible foes is the first step in reclaiming control over our lives. Next, we delved into the world of breathing exercises. These simple yet powerful techniques can act as a lifeline, helping us to navigate the stormy seas of stress and anxiety. By focusing on our breath, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and disrupt the endless cycle of worry and fear. We then ventured into the realm of mindfulness and meditation. We discovered how these practices can help us cultivate a sense of inner peace and serenity. By training our mind to stay present and fully engaged in the here and now, we can create a buffer against the constant onslaught of stressors we encounter each day. Lastly, we highlighted the importance of physical activity. We learned that exercise is not just about building strength and endurance, but also about releasing pent-up stress and tension. By incorporating regular physical activity into our routine, we can help our bodies to better cope with stress and anxiety. In conclusion, managing stress and anxiety is not about eliminating them completely because, let's face it, that's impossible. Instead, it's about learning to navigate these challenging emotions and developing strategies to keep them in check. Managing stress and anxiety is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and remember, it's okay to ask for help. Thank you for joining in and take care.